When this transition was happening, do you think, I don't know, Payal, is that the view that most political reporters have, that when the Shiv Sena started changing its priorities, that is when it started losing its, its MLAs, its the people who felt that Aditya is now not in line with what Bal Thackeray had taught them all. That's what Shinde says, right?
Oh,
That's what
I
what
won't
everybody
go,
from that
I won't
faction
go by.
says.
Okay, now here's my question to you. Many from Atal Bihari Vajpayeeji's era would totally not agree with the era that they are seeing under Shri Narendra Modi, Bharatiya Janata Party. Transitions are a part of any political party, any political movement. Today, Aam Aadmi Party, what it began on and what it is talking about are very different functions. So, and I will always continue to say whatever the current faction is speaking about. 2014, we contested separately. We got 63 seats.
But they say 2019 was the mandate which was given to the BJP. That's what the BJP
See,
says.
I'll tell you how many arguments they've offered. Let me tell you. It started with mandate ये था. फिर ये था कि हिंदुत्व से दूर हुए. फिर ये मैंडेट हुआ कि उद्धव साहब किसी से मिलते नहीं थे. फिर हुआ कि आदित्य ठाकरे
मिलते थे क्या? नहीं मिलते थे.
I'll get to that also. I'll get to all the reasoning. आदित्य ठाकरे जी सब में इंटरफेयर करते थे. So their excuses will never end because they have something to say. See, there has to be some consistency.
But Priyanka, when people constantly say that Uddhav Saab was not available, how did he know? How did he not know what was happening right under his nose?
Okay.
Shinde and company, how did he not
first
know?
about Hindutva. Ram Mandir, first political party which said that Supreme Court needs to take a decision on this. Once he becomes a chief minister, first political chief minister after taking the oath, going to Ayodhya Ram Mandir and also publicly donating to that particular temple, Ram Mandir. No chief minister did that. Second, about Hindutva, you talk about redeveloping all the temples, coming up with a temple trail as part of our manifesto. Again, is it not part of Hindutva? And which Hindutva teaches you that you only have to talk about hate-filled Hindutva? Which Hindutva principles teach you that you can start to backstab, you can start to leave parties on something which is hate-driven? So, I mean, this is quite silly an argument, right?
So, yeah, you can give different definitions of Hindutva or interpretations of Hindutva. I get that. But the point is that everybody saw them as natural allies, the BJP and the Shiv Sena. You went in for an election and that the votes were for a combination of that. And then for Shiv Sena to go with the Congress party, whatever it meant, कि Uddhav को CM बनाने का promise किया था, नहीं किया था, that's all behind closed doors. We don't know what happened. So you might have an interpretation, Mr. Shah might have another interpretation of what that meeting was all about.
Right.
Let's put that aside, right? Just to go with that, do you think anybody voted for the Shiv Sena saying that it will be with the Congress party?
Okay, so I have a question to you. 2014, we contested separately. People voted for Shiv Sena. That was the highest tally Shiv Sena got.
Okay.
No, but Priyanka, Shiv Sena...
Just allow me to complete. So this argument doesn't hold good. And now my second question is this a first in India? Didn't we see that happen?
1 minute. Go back to that argument. Let's go back to that argument. You won, right?
2014.
You won 14. But when you won the Maharashtra election, it was together.
No, again, I'll just want to complete. The pre-poll alliance came on a certain understanding. At that point in time, Shri Amit Shah flew down to Mumbai, did this alliance. If you are talking about winning on a base of a combination and then backstabbing and saying, boss, we can't do this. We never committed it. So that is also something that every political party will have to think of its alliance.
You don't think that it's some kind of a Vishwasghat on your people to go with the Congress? I'm not saying anything about...
Okay.
To form... You could sit in the opposition and say that this was the understanding with the BJP.
Okay.
If they don't come on board, then we're not forming government with the BJP.
So here's my counter question to you. Okay.
Because the BJP couldn't have probably gone with the Congress to form a government,
so BJP can go to PDP and form a government.
Kashmir is a different point.
So Haryana is different? Is Haryana different?
In Haryana?
BJP and JJP?
Okay, but...
All my little point of view here is, and I will continue to say, political parties Now, you were saying they came on an alliance. Right, they came on an alliance on the basis of certain commitments made. Commitments not lived with. And now look at other examples of the alliance. शिरोमणि अकाली दल के साथ आप बनाते थे, मुख्यमंत्री किसका होता था? शिरोमणि अकाली दल का. भले उनके नंबर्स कम आए, ज़्यादा आए, जो भी हों. अब आप AIADMK के साथ गए, किसका मुख्यमंत्री होता था? उनका होता था, AIADMK का. तो ऑल वी सेड वाज, अब हमने 5 साल 2014 से 19 हमने नहीं बात की है. इसकी बात होगी, मान गए, चलिए मान गए, जब नंबर्स आ गए तब आपने कहा सॉरी हमने नहीं कहा था. तो एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी हैं हम भी अपने डिसीजंस ले सकते हैं. और अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी और NCP हमारे एजेंडा पे आ रही है, कॉमन मिनिमम एजेंडा पे आ रही है, तो हम क्यों नहीं सोचेंगे सरकार बनाने की? It is very.
So let's move from this topic because it's going to go on and on.
Priyanka, what was Uddhav Thackeray ji thinking when he was stitching up that alliance? You know the top in the party very, very well. Was it an easy decision? Was it a difficult decision? Was it a decision for
all
power?
I can say is that decision came with everyone's consultation within Shiv Sena. और अगर अब कोई बोलता है अरे हम
including Shinde?
Absolutely. And I can say it on your channel, on your show, that he was very much part of the conversation. He was part of every minute of that conversation.
So what caused a change of heart a few years later for him?
वो ED से जाकर पूछो. वो मैं नहीं जवाब दे पाऊंगी.